So guys, it is currently day 251. I hope you guys had a good day and are doing better than yesterday. But the time is currently 5:40 or 5:32. So Sunday, that means a self-reflection. But also it is the day where I get up in the mornings and do a tremendous amount of deep work. And I guess every Sunday, just knowing that makes me excited. Every Sunday, just knowing that makes me feel energized. So that is exactly what I feel at the moment. But also, I have no idea why I don't feel so cloudy today as I was yesterday. So let's take advantage of this and just get up and start doing what we said we were going to do. Because we all had made promises to ourselves, so let's not keep breaking them and let's just start acting. I'll see you guys in a bit.
So guys, it is currently 10 a.m. So I sat through my first work block, 4 hours, easy, done and over with. Now I really wanted to keep on going because after 4 hours I was in a flow state. But what I also realized is my tummy is growling and my focus has been kind of diverging off the wrong course. I am doing the work instead of trying to learn, I'm rather just doing it to finish the work so I could go and eat. So my reason changed because I was a bit hungry. So what that means is even though I was in a flow state, I'm gonna go downstairs, have some food, and then come up, just chill and do some stretching before I go into my second work block. Now, the day is definitely still early. People are still probably in their bed sleeping, which is absolutely insane to me that some people out there, and perhaps a lot of people, will take the morning as an advantage to just outwork everybody else. And that is what we have to do, guys, in these weekends, in the public holidays, when it's Christmas, is to put in the work to be ahead of other people. Because a lot of the time, guys, we have a lot of catch up to do because we had squandered our time away thinking it was infinite, that we have so much time in our life that we can just squander it away, going partying, just watching YouTube, and waste our life away. But the thing is, once you wake up and realize that you want something more for yourself in life, then you have to start fighting for that time. You have to start putting in more work because you didn't at a young age. So, all I want to say is don't compare yourself to those top athletes, to those high performers that they only work for 3 to 2 hours a day. Now, they can do that is because as a kid, they have been practicing consistently, right? All the big names, Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Messi, like all the soccer players, all the basketball players, LeBron James, etc. They all had practice at a young age. They didn't squander their youth away. They had been putting the time, which allowed them to just practice 3 hours or 2 hours right now. And of course, they have put in more work when they were a kid, undoubtedly. But because you and I most likely haven't used our youth productively, perhaps you've been just watching YouTube, perhaps your family didn't really care much about you, so you had to find some other sources to be distracted, to be entertained. And I get you guys. I've been there. Right? I used social media, I used YouTube, I used any source of entertainment to fulfill this need because I didn't get it from anyone else and I had no purpose. I had no reason besides to just live every day like if every single day has no value and that all the choices we make have no consequence. But the truth is, they all do have consequences. And the consequence, it is something I have to pay now. But quite frankly, I am happy with the price I am paying because I know this is what I want to do and I know this is the path that will lead to fulfillment. So I'm okay with working a little bit extra. What I'm not okay is actually seeing my time now passing by, me wasting my time, knowing that I have something to do and knowing exactly what I should be doing. Which is perhaps why lately, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that lately I haven't been performing the best. I haven't been feeling the best. Yes, feelings has got into my way again. That is only because I allowed my feelings to get above my head. And yesterday and the day before and the day before that, I haven't been using my time effectively. Of course, I did the bare minimum, 3 hours, 4 hours of coding, but that's it. I saw my time just slipping away through my grasp. I had almost half a day left, but I choose not to do anything because I felt off. I felt that my circumstance and the people around me had distracted me. But that's all the BS and excuses I make to myself every single day when that feeling of I don't want to do it, when that feeling of discomfort starts to take over control of my life again. And a lot of us allow this to dictate our fate, but that doesn't have to be the case because we have control over ourselves and we have control over our mind. And if you choose to view the world as such, then you will become in control of your life again. But a fair warning, guys. When you take control of your life, when you realize that you want something better than now, then you have to start fighting for all the past mistakes you had made. Yes, we shouldn't worry about our past, but it is definite that our past will definitely catch up to us eventually. It is the choices we make in the past and the consequence that was never resolved. It is something we have to pay in the present. So be prepared. Be prepared to start paying for the things and the mistakes you had done. But just know, when you do that, it should be fun. It should be entertaining because you are then breaking free from a lifelong of suffer, from a lifelong of being trapped by yourself and the world. Because you had decided to make the choice to be someone different, to be better, and to be someone that you want to be, and to be someone that will help you, your family, and the people around you. And that takes some grit. That takes some courage. But be the person who tried. Be the person who tried dying rather than someone who lives a life of regret on their deathbed, wishing that they had just done something, wishing that they had just lived up to their promise. Don't be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. And the battle is sure worth fighting because this is your story. This is your destiny. So take control of it and join me as we overcome this challenge together. But that being said, I'm gonna go on a quick 10 to 15 minute break and I'll catch up with you guys after lunch. So guys, it is currently 4:54. So it has been a while since I last recorded, and lately I have been recording less, and that is my bad because I just haven't had the motivation to really pick up my camera every 3 hours like how I had intended everything to go. But I guess there's a plus and a negative, right? Obviously, I am recording less, but the plus is that I am focusing more, I am doing more tasks essentially. But what I did realize is when I record less, I also become less clear. I also become less present. Because the thing is, with me recording these daily clips, it also helps me become more clear as to what I must do. It also helps me become focused. It is almost like an accountability partner. And I believe my success of destroying bad habits and my success of building good habits was a result of this accountability on myself, and which is why I still do what I do. I still pick up the camera every now and then and record day to day instead of just doing one clip a night because it actually helps me to some degree. So what I believe is if you guys are struggling to keep a habit, if you guys are struggling to be productive, then find someone or find something that can keep you productive, that can keep you accountable. Hit up a friend, right? Start good habits together. Start like a milestone. All aim for the same goal. Do something together that's going to keep you guys in check, motivate each other, and that will help you guys just stay on task and just overcome all the troubles or difficulties that does come your way. Because having an accountability partner does help. And obviously, I don't have that, which is why I had this camera. And I'm fortunate enough to have you guys to be my accountability partner, to be there when I slack off, to be there when I lose, and to be there when I have some success. And this is the joy of sharing your life with someone, guys, is to have somebody else witness your growth, and vice versa, you witnessing someone else grow. And that perhaps is the most loveliest feeling one can experience, is to see someone they truly care about and see them grow, see them be better, and see them become better than yesterday simply because they choose to control their mind. And when one controls their mind, there's nothing that one person can't do. when one controls his mind, he will unlock his potential, that hidden potential, and excel in the area he chooses to do in life. But that being said, guys, it is only 5 p.m. And although I had done a lot of work today, being Sunday, I have a lot of free time, but I do think I want to keep on going because we are the one who sets our limitations. So I have yet to set mine, and let's not be lazy about it because, guys, honestly, if I don't do any work, what the heck would I be doing with my time? Go back to drugs, go back to partying, do some random dumb stuff like I used to do? Hell no, I'm good, thank you. So, that being said, guys, let's stay productive and let's get the day going, and let's get the rest of the day going and finish off today at a tremendous victory. I'll see you guys tonight. See ya. So, guys, it is currently 6:21, and I am about to go downstairs and have dinner. And after that, I'm gonna come back up and do some more work because I don't know what's the feeling, guys, but I am just very locked in, very eager to just do what I do, to learn code, to just start learning the skills so I can actually put it into use and deliver my skills because I figured that I think lately I haven't been having this eagerness to do the work is because I lack the emotional connection. Now, I had spent the last 30 minutes online to look up how to do affirmations, to look at how to actually visualize your goals. Although I have been doing them, I have been doing them wrong. I haven't been really understanding how to do them. So after watching YouTube, after finding some ways to actually do visualization, I realized how important it is to associate what you do with an emotion. And when you have an emotion, that will influence your subconscious mind more. So there's two ways to influence subconscious mind, which is through repetition or through emotion. Now, I used to do repetition, and I had a one stage in my life where I had an emotional connection to what I do. Now, obviously, I lost that emotional connection, but I need to find that again. I need to find that emotional connection and link it with what I do so I can actually have joy in learning what I want to do. I can actually retain more knowledge, and I'll be more focused and more clear when I do what I do. So the search for that emotional connection may be a tricky one for most of us, which is why we are so tired of doing what we do, which is why we find what we do tedious and dull. But the thing is, if you can somehow find what you do and have emotional around it, then that becomes a passion. That becomes almost automatic. And then you can actually learn the harder things, what you actually need to require to go to the next height of your career, to go to the new height, reach a new level of what you do. But having that emotional connection means how can you make what you do relevant to your goals and your purpose? That first comes back to you have to have a purpose, you have to have a goal, to then have an emotional investment towards what you do. Because the truth is, guys, no matter what you do, it's going to be boring. After a long time doing the same thing, it becomes dull, it becomes tedious. So having that deeper reason than yourself, that purpose behind it, and connecting that purpose to what you do so that it actually makes sense for you to sacrifice going out, for you to sacrifice the things you enjoying, the pleasures, the quick pleasures, something that can actually make you sacrifice that requires you to find that deeper meaning, to then connect that with your work. So I guess this is something I am doing and I'm going to focus on. And I have yet done my self reflection, but I'm pretty much clear as to what I want to focus next week, which is to find a way to connect my coding career or my coding skills emotionally so I could actually have a deeper reason to show up every day and try my best. Not saying that I'm not trying my best, but I feel like I am just doing the work for the sake of it. I'm not actually learning as much as I could be. So that is exactly what I want to be focusing on. But at the moment, I need to feed the body. When I feed the body, that will feed the soul. So I'm gonna go downstairs and have some food, a lot of carbs, so it may affect the way I learn tonight, but definitely I won't give up. Definitely I have control over my life, and that is super important. Because if you're going to blame other people for your lack of success, then you're going to be a victim, then you're going to live a victim life, which means a life of unfulfillment, a life of sorrow and misery. Don't be that person. You can be better, so take control of your life. Stop blaming outside and external forces, but focus internally and realize that change is possible within, and you have the key to that. But that being said, I hope you guys had learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.